Hey, welcome to the John Freitag channel. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You'll enjoy it. All right, let's get cracking on this thing. Hey, I'm slowly getting things put back together around here. So this is starting to look okay. I mean, aside from the moss on the seat, but it is what it is. I got the carpet down. It feels pretty good up in the driver's seat. I'm kind of working myself back and aside all at the same time. I want to make sure I get things evened out pretty good, just because I can. And this is laying fairly decent, and I got that done. I'm going to put down this piece of threshold, but I've come to this point here, and this is the trim for that. Yeah, rotten, crappy, but this part's still good. So it does fit. I mean, it's the outline of it. No, I got the carpet in the way. If I lay that there like that, and then it gets held by the threshold, and this pretty much follows that up. So how do I fix that? Get rid of this cardboard. I think what I could do is use a piece of Lawan, and I'll trace that out, and then I'll staple this to the Lawan, and then I'll self-tap screw with a couple screws the Lawan to that. So I got to cut out a piece of Lawan that'll fit that profile. So that's what I'm going to play with now. We'll see how we get that done, if it's any good. I also see a glitch here, and I'm not sure what was supposed to cover that, but I didn't get the paint all the way. I still got green showing, see, because I taped it off there. So when this goes on, I'm still going to see green paint. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll take a little paintbrush and brush red on there, or spray it, or something. I got to think of something to do. It'll come to me. I went ahead and put that kick panel in so I could get this carpet tuned up. And I got it pretty much tuned up back through here. I got this piece on, so that means I'm good till there. I could throw in this threshold piece, which I maybe have to trim this carpet back a little bit more, but you know what? I don't mind if the screws go through the carpet and hold it in place a little more. It's gonna be a little wrinkly here and there, but I'm not gonna panic over that. This is gotta be something I wanna jump in and just cruise around in. It's not something I'm taking to car shows. Well, actually I'm gonna take it to the car show down at the barbecue, but other than that, probably not. Okay, so I got it roughed out a little bit just so it'll follow around that wheelhouse. And this gonna look sort of like this. I'm gonna use this. Once I get one, I think I'm good. I won't need two. So, how am I gonna do this where I can get my creaky old bones in here and trace it out with a divider. So that's what I got. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so I got my dividers, just like grade school. And it's going to be that. Boom. Down like that. Follow this contour. Let's see how I do. I got to keep it flat. That's right. I think I moved. These dividers are kind of crappy. I think we'll make it. That's a better handle. Lean forward a little bit so I can draw it out. Well, I got a line. We'll see if it fits. Trusty little scissors. I got multiple lines. You know what? It don't have to be perfect. It goes behind the seat back. And really, I just need enough material so that I have something to screw to here with some self-tappers I got just to hook it. There we go. We trimmed it out. Let's see if it comes close. And it does come fairly close. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I can live with that. I see a spot down here I got to trim. And that'll make it come in tighter, so that'll work. Get my scissors back. All right. Yeah, looking fairly decent. It ain't perfect, but that's kind of the theme of this whole project. And it goes to there. That's about it, I think. Oh, where's the cap for my... There it is. Whew. I hate when Sharpies dry out. Hopefully this works. I do have another sheet if I really screw this one up. It's kind of fun, really. So I'll have to make two of these out of Lawan, one for each side of the car. And there you have it. That looks pretty good. Oh, I gotta trim that a little bit. Oh, no I don't. It's just about right. Just what I want. So I gotta make that out of a piece of 1/4-inch Lawan. If I had a piece of old paneling or anything like that, I'd use that. But I just happen to have some of that stuff, so I'm gonna use it. And from here, go straight. Oh, that ain't straight. Yeah, I'm gonna draw that straight. Now from here, I don't know how to do it. I'll do that. And I'm gonna do that. And what I'll do is throw a straight edge on that, get my edge, and then trim it. So I got this thing to fit just about perfect, but you know what? I'm gonna trim it back 1/4 inch because I don't want the Lawan going all the way up to the edge. Okay, being as incredibly cheap as I am, even with a piece of old scrap plywood that's 1/4 inch thick, I'm gonna try to get both pieces out of this, and I think what I can do is draw it out and then flip it, and then do it again. But you know what? I don't need all that. So if I do that even, that'll work, you know? Because that'll be enough. All I got to do is make sure that furthest points are less than halfway across the sheet, and I'll be able to flip it and make both pieces. So how can I do that? I guess what I could do is just put a dot here at the toe, put a dot here at the tip, see if it makes it. Oh yeah, up there it does for sure. Down here at the bottom it doesn't so much, but that little heel piece can go away. I don't even need that. So I could actually, by the looks of it, little line there, little line here, fine there. Yeah, I'll have enough wood out of this one piece to do both. Ha ha ha. Now, time to draw it out. And I'm going to cut way inside the line, because this doesn't have to be super big. It could be a hair smaller. Did I go across here? I don't remember. That's got to come out. I don't want to lift my hand because I'll lose it. All right, now I wish I had a jigsaw. I might have one still, but I haven't for a while because I never use them. But right now, I would use one. I could do most of the cuts with my circular saw anyway. Well, there's one. I'll just flip this over and get the other one. There we go. But this will be hard to cut with a circular saw. Circular saws don't like circles a whole lot. Well, I might do it anyway. I'll just carve it out. This don't have to be perfect or nothing. It's never gonna, nobody, the whole point is just to hold the piece that people will actually see. And it's not something to worry about structurally. Okay, I got both of them. Ha ha ha. I'm not going to win any prizes for master woodworking or anything, but I think that'll work. I got to trim it up a little bit. I had to trim this one up a little bit as I put it in. I had to notch that out so it lay a little flatter. But I've got that in there now, and that's going to be where it lives. And right now what I've done is I've run a razor blade down the stitching, and I'm pulling this stuff off because I don't want that clanging it all up. And I don't want this, you know, crowding me. So I'm going to pull all this junk off, and then I'll have this roping. I'll staple that to that wood right where it needs to be, and I think that'll work. Well, I just about got these seats in. I'll tell you what, they are trash, but they still look like seats, so we're going to roll with them. Look at that one. The sun cooked a hole in the back of it over there, and that's really fragile. But I'm not going to panic over it. You know, I'll throw a blanket over top or something. I just can't bury myself in an upholstery job in this thing. I don't even think the springs are good enough to reupholster, to be honest, but we'll see how long they hold up as far as seats go. Hey, I might get years out of this seats, unless she turns it into a cater buggy for the barbecue. That could happen. And if she does, well, I'll think of something else. We'll come up with seats. Maybe I can get seats out of something else, like a Suburban or something. I just don't know if I could find seats that'll fit in this and won't look really dumb. Because this car is really wide. I mean, even these seats are narrow in here. A lot of space in between there. I'm having a rough time getting that one, the bottom one, shoved back and in. It's like it doesn't want to go. I'm going to try popping up the back of the seat a little bit and wiggling it around, but I'm struggling. Connor can't get it either. Trying to snap that bottom of that seat in. Man, is it tough. Must be something stopping it. So I've got my door here, and the one side's kind of rusty. This is what's left of the hose that's supposed to go from the heater box into the cabin of the vehicle. And this is what it looks like, and it's just disintegrated to nothing. So I gotta pull this apart. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Looks to me like it's gonna be two different sizes. It's not like I could just go grab a dryer hose or something. I don't know, I'll have to figure this out. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Find some kind of tubing I can put on there and make it work, but I just don't know how. I gotta clean this up because it's a mess. Oh, that's what it does. That door flips, either get heat or you get vent. And it's got a temperature controller in here because this car had climate control back in the day. Looks like the door's not great either. It's got some rot. Well, hey, I don't call it the Junkyard Caddy for nothing. But you know what? This is never gonna see winter again. It's not like we're gonna be driving it around in the winter time. And this is open right through all that too. See where I sprayed the white? So this whole thing's open to the heater box, except for the hose. I'm adjusting the trunk lid, and it's dawned on me that I've got this backwards. This is supposed to be on this side, so it matches this contour, and as a result, when I put the lid down, it kind of pushes it up a little bit, doesn't match. So I'm tearing this out, and I gotta roll it around and put it on the right way. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around for the whole video. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll see you on the next one.